Wash away the right,
wash away the right,
wash away the wrong,
wash away the wrong,
wash away the weak,
wash away the weak,
say wash away the strong.
wash away the strong.
Hang on, baby, float along. Don't try to fight it, don't try to fight it. If you do, all fall down, 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 down. The river come down, the river come down, the river come down. Houses built on strong foundations are the only ones that will stand. Tractors and bulldozers, they climb up on my shoulders like mosquitoes, sucking blood from the land. And the tide of change is sweeping past, destruction everywhere. You gotta hold on to the lifeline. Let's hold on together, you and me. Have no fear. River, the river come down. The river come down. The river come down. Yeah. River, the river come down. The river come down. The river come down. Yeah. Wash away the right,
Wash away the right,
wash away the wrong,
wash away the wrong,
wash away the weak,
wash away the weak,
say wash away the strong.
wash away the strong.
Hang on, baby, float along. Don't try to fight it, don't try to fight it. If you do, all fall down, 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 down. The river come down, yeah. The river come down, the river come down. River, yeah. The river come down. Wind blow like a hurricane. The river come down, yeah.
You're listening to Did You Know? A special feature on Talk City 91.1 FM, where we uncover fascinating facts about Trinidad and Tobago, our history, culture.
Cause everybody know that I love you and you love me. The future holds what we could be. If you just give it a try, I can show you love like it's your first time. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Lady, I don't wanna be a memory, neither wanna be your enemy. I'm just saying that he don't deserve ya. This takes a lot of energy, yet I want you to have the biggest part of me. Don't tell me you ain't worth it, cause baby, I see you in my dreams, I need you in my words. Cause every time I see you with him, I tend to lose control. Cause everybody know that I love you and you love me. The future holds what we could be. If you just give it a try, I can show you love like it's your first time. La da 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 da. Lady, why you have to leave? Ooh girl, if I had one wish, you'd be mine tonight. Be mine tonight. Ooh girl, if I had one wish, you'd be mine tonight. Be mine tonight. I see you in my dreams, I need you in my world. Cause every time I see you with them, I tend to lose control. Cause everybody know that I love you and you love me. The future holds what we could be. If you just give it a try, I can show you love like it's your first time. Why you had to leave? Why you had to leave?
Okay, that happened to be my favorite RKG song. Hands down, I'll tell you it is in my dreams. maybe it's a story I can relate to. I don't know, but I just like the song very, very much. And our
I mean, the story that all of us could relate to. Huh?
I guess. Yep. All right. So we have Beyond Limits, and you have a special guest in the studio, is also one of our colleagues. So it's a pleasure to introduce Yashamani. She has an amazing song too, and there's so much more information to share. So let's just welcome her in here. Get this mic in there. All right. So Yasha, welcome. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, blessings and love, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course to my colleagues at work. Much love and thank you for having me here. You know, the support is really appreciated.
Absolutely. One thing I want to mention is that the main topic today will be the One Reggae. That's what we're really talking about. Coming up in Sierra Leone between November the 25th and 30th of November, Sierra Leone will be celebrating the One Nation
One Nation
Festival.
Reggae Festival.
One Nation Reggae
Yes.
Festival. And Miss Carla Yashamani Hobson, better known as Yashamani, she will be playing a big role, you know, being a lot of people don't know. Let me say congratulations to you one time. That a lot of people, we want the public to know that we're supposed to be celebrating the woman who was the first female reggae artist to perform in the whole of Africa. Congratulations. Play a little clap in there,
That's
man.
actually pretty awesome. I'll give her a live clap.
Of course.
Give thanks.
Live clap,
Give
live
thanks.
clap
Give
for that.
thanks.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
All right, people. So we have a
That's a
history-making woman in the studio here, right? So let me just don't forget the very first female reggae performing artist to perform in the whole of Africa, not just Sierra Leone, but the whole of Africa, and that is something that we all Trinidadians are supposed to be celebrating. Not from Jamaica, not from any other country,
Yeah,
although
exactly.
it's reggae from right here from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And congratulations to you once again.
Give thanks. The first performance was in Cape Town,
Okay.
South Africa. So that was definitely something new to me. I had started honing my skills during the pandemic.
Yes.
They keep saying, and as everybody knew, they keep saying, do what you can. Try to do things you did not do. People wrote books, people learned to play instruments, a lot of stuff. And I was into music. I worked at other radio stations doing sales. And I used to manage a band, you know. And I said, you know what? Push yourself, try it, you know. I have recorded previously once, fun, a guard in one of the stations said, you sound like you speak like you have a nice voice. And I went to the studio straight after work, you know, so it wasn't like a passion, you know.
Right.
But the calling came afterward during the pandemic, and I realized there are so many opportunities out here, you know.
Correct.
Having the marketing experience helped me.
Which is important, yeah.
Yes,
That's
you
integral.
need that with
Yeah.
any business, any work you're doing. Having that is a little edge.
Yes, it is.
So it worked.
It is.
It worked.
You would not really that to be to say. Remember, you just mentioned that you used to manage a band.
Yes.
So you already have that kind of managerial skills, which is very important when you get into the music business.
As well,
Because
that
you know the
discipline
music, the music industry could be a very backstabbing industry. too.
cutthroat,
You understand?
backstabbing. It's hard. Even, you know, me saying the first Trinidad reggae artist, it's something I don't go out there boasting about, because even stating something like that does not bring always
It could
positive,
bring,
you know.
yes,
So
it can bring envy and bad
yeah,
mind.
so I
etc.
try, I balance, you know. If it's necessary, I state it. If not, I continue doing as much work as I can under that banner, you know, of reggae. Reggae is something that actually Bob Marley showed you the resilience it stayed throughout time. He showed you the ability to connect. He showed you the ability to unify and to show love, and that standing for truths and rights, you know. And up to this day, it still stands, you know. And those are the foundations I remain firm on.
So you mentioned that you used to manage a reggae band.
Yes.
What? Oh, sorry, not a reggae band, a band.
Yes.
What kind of band?
Reggae.
Reggae. I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Let me ask you why you choose reggae.
Yes.
A lot of people say, well, you're from Trinidad and Tobago, I'm to soca, I'm to calypso, that kind of thing. It would be a logical kind of question.
Yes, yes.
Why reggae and not soca or anything?
Right. Well, I believe it's divine placement. I went to college, I got a scholarship, and I went to Morgan State University. While I was there, a lot of the girls there were starting to do exotic dancing, a lifestyle I wasn't gonna go into. Sorority life. I found myself aligning with, there were two guys from Fatima. Big up brands, bring up Sprangs. They were there, intelligent guys. They had full scholarships. And a day I was like, where you all going? It was a Friday. I could have chosen to go to the club or to go with them. And I decided that day I'm going to go and observe Sabbath with them. They read the Bible, they reason about it. And I would say Rastafari chose me. Because I decided to align myself with something that had a little more discipline, and that is what kept me firm while in school in the US. So that, and as reggae being the foundation, it stands, His Imperial Majesty is who he is the King of Kings. And this is who the Rastafarians, we write about. His principles, his doctrines. So hence the reason for the reggae being part of my liberty. Yes.
Well, at least by now, I'm sure that a lot of people who are listening would like to know more about you.
Yes.
So you can start off telling us a little background of yourself, where you're from, school attended, that kind of thing, what kind of bringing you had.
Good. People don't usually ask that. They ask about the music, so thank you for that. My family, my upbringing, I was born in Diego Martin. Very humble family. It's 4 kids, my mom and I. My dad worked on the Port Authority. My mom, housewife, and then she started her own catering business at home. And I wasn't allowed to do a lot of stuff. We had the basketball courts there. I wasn't allowed to go there. They have Blue Basin Waterfall. You cannot go there. I came from a house that's...
So what part of Diego Martin you...
River Estate, Diego Martin.
Oh, River Estate,
yes.
all right. So that's very close to Blue Basin.
Yes, never. Right. Up to this day, Roland, I ain't been in the falls.
You serious?
Yes, no. I am a very obedient...
And you had very strict parents.
Yes, yes. And I guess my mom saw an evil there that I wouldn't see, a lot of people died up there. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful place, Blue Basin Waterfalls. It's beautiful. Now they actually have benches, people picnic, families go up, facilities for parking. So from then to now, it has definitely moved to a different space. I just never have gone, But I was told it's definitely a nice bath, So, yes, and I grew up, I went to Mikurapa Girls RC in St. James. I then started to work at the bank. From the bank, I realized I wanted more, so I did my SAT. And from there, I did my degree in marketing, and I came back home. I was offered jobs, but I came home because I actually had a baby, my daughter, my first child, during college. I actually, Roland, drove myself to the hospital. I had my baby and a friend drove me back 3 days after, yes. So, and I went to school not too long after that as well, maybe about a month after, right back at school, Yeah. You're on a mission.
Correct.
You're on a mission.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
You didn't let the fact that you became a mom,
No.
sort of slow things down, because I hear that, in many women, like, okay, so I had a baby.
And I had to stop.
So you just stopped everything, your career, whatever career path you had embarked on, or your schooling or whatever, you just leave everything.
That's it.
I guess to each his or her own.
Yes.
You know?
And everybody knows what their situation is because everybody knows, I had a strong family support system, and I give
really
thanks
important.
to that always, you know.
Which is very important, huh? Now you go by the name, everybody want to know.
Yes.
You go by the name of Yashamani.
That's
Am
right.
I correct?
Yes.
No, that is what origin? African origin, I want to believe.
Yes, it's not African. Well, it is African because Hebrew African. So it's
Now everybody wanted to know what is
it's-
the meaning of
okay.
Yashamani.
Yasha means liberated. It means free man. It means protector / protected. Everything that I stand for. When I was given that name, I actually did research and I realized Kala and Yasha means the same. It does.
You're serious?
It does.
That's way cool, man.
Kala is German, free man. Yasha is liberated, protector, protected. It's me, you know. So yes. So I would say that is my name, you know. That is my name.
So if you were to ask me, I would say that the stars were properly aligned for you.
Yes, indeed.
You understand? I mean, there's something that's kind of heavenly and divine about that.
Yes,
That the
indeed.
name that you choose and your name can actually mean the same thing.
Same. The name my parents chose, and a
Yeah.
stranger chose that name for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
We was
I'm really excited to know more about the concert. This is an annual
Yes.
concert.
This is the second installation.
Yes,
The
yes.
first one was dynamic.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, I was here, but Trinidad,
Yeah.
definitely God will, Jah will, you know, and I want a lot of us to explore that thought.
Yeah.
Even if
Correct.
not this year, I'm planting that seed. It is not hard to go to Africa. It is not hard to experience that because it is definitely an experience. Last year, the festival had Sizzla Kalonji and Queen Africa. Top of
Top
the
artists,
line.
yeah.
And on top of that, when I was looking, I saw tours. They did tours throughout different historical sites that didn't just carry names but meanings, you know. So I would say the One Nation Festival experience, it's more than just entertainment. It's culture, it's spiritual awakening, it's networking, you know. It's beautiful.
when I remember I was watching some interview I think with you, and you mentioned, because those could let people know that the first thing people feel going to Africa is so expensive, but I mean a lot of people they go Europe and they spend a whole set of money.
That's the first option.
Yeah, I mean America, Canada, this they want to go France, they want to go Germany, they want to go all of that.
Yes.
And I mean they say, especially we being of African heritage.
Why not be it the first choice? It's
Of
because
course.
we don't know. I think a lot of people don't speak a lot about their experience. Very few of us go. And when they do, there aren't much platforms to talk about the experience itself. When I was going to Cape Town the first time, there were about four
You will take it over, right?
persons alone
The pics that
on
take off my
the
back.
there were 4 persons alone on the flight that was of African descent. Everybody
Yeah.
else were of a different culture and heritage. So for me, it was amazing to see that only 4 African people were headed there, you know. And even look, I do have a desire to go to India. You know, it's just about enlightening and opening and expanding your borders.
I want to just jump in here for a moment.
Yes.
Sure.
I believe we have a call coming in, and this would be an expected call.
Yes.
Of course, you're
Right?
right. yeah.
And that would be from the, is it the
Live and direct from Sierra Leone.
Straight from Sierra Leone, yeah.
Ministry
Amazing.
of Arts
So
and
let's-
Culture.
Let's take this call right away. And good afternoon or hello to you.
Greetings from my end here in Sierra Leone,
This is
Freetown,
amazing.
West Africa.
Yeah, greetings, sir. Welcome to the audio caller. Welcome to the
Greetings,
show.
King. Welcome.
No, sir.
Yes, blessed
Yep.
God.
No, sir. It's very interesting to find out from you how the hookup happened, how it came about. Between
Yes, it's important.
between Sierra Leone and Trinidad and Tobago, and especially this woman being the reggae artist that I was told if the first female artist to perform, reggae artist to perform in Africa. I mean, how the hookup happened.
So it is important to understand she had history as a people from Africa and African extensions, which most people call the diaspora, right?
Yeah.
So Trinidad and Tobago is critical to our shared heritage as a people. So let's say from 1841, let me just give you a historical context. From 1841 to about 1861, you had 3,000, about 400 people living in Sierra Leone and settling in Trinidad and Tobago.
Nice piece of history, sir.
Yeah, so and like Yasha said, the One Nation Reggae Festival is beyond entertainment. On Reggae Festival as Sierra Leone's premier cultural activity and cultural process that bridges Africa and so a lot of the processes and activities around the One Nation Reggae Festival is about spiritual recalling of our people or building the creative capacity of our people on the continent and outside of the continent, bringing the in Sierra Leone so that they also learn about the rich culture and the heritage connections that have dispersed across the world. So noting and cultural retentions and how that cultural retention can move across without any borders affecting us. So it is important. So the connection between ourselves and Yasha, it's just the family continuing, right? So
Indeed.
and most of the times Africans in the extension, which is what you call the Caribbean or North America and or the global African diaspora as they usually call it, is just an extension of Africa. So for us at the One Nation Reggae Festival, we don't see the Caribbean or the wider Atlantic world as any other geography, but an extension of the African family.
Indeed.
So the One Nation Reggae Festival is built within that framework of return, educate our people, understand the experience, and share it so the other communities that we are able to make that journey.
Yes.
And that's why we also bring it from a visual front as well, so that people that didn't make the journey can see the experience, the brothers and sisters that make the journey, and they themselves can plan and make the journey. So it is about our African spiritual rebirth
Indeed.
via the One Nation Reggae Festival.
Yeah, because when I check the what's the word, the advertisement or the document that I read, I saw references and themes that you all would have explored, themes of freedom, heritage, resilience, and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I knew instantly that those were references that took us back to slavery and the consequences, and the rebirth, so to speak, right, of the Africanness of our people in the diaspora. And I think that is very important that you mention, seeing that the Africans people seeing themselves as one rather than people scattered all across the earth. And I think that is
Yes.
a very great perspective that you spoke about there just now. You think?
Yes, and may I add as well, a lot of people, well, not a lot, but people who are into the African culture and heritage and reconnecting, they usually talk about repatriation. And I would say it would start with a journey. You don't have to pack up your book bag or pack up your bag and leave your country, but you have to, if you don't know where you're from, you don't know where you're going, and I would say this is a perfect reason, so it's not even, it's an opportunity to get a taste,
You would see on top of that too, but one thing I must say, and I'm sure, sir, I think it's Mr. Momo, that's your name, your title?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right, Mr. Momo.
Yes.
I'm sure probably you will have knowledge of that. That you see, the Western media has given the wrong perception of
course.
what Africa looks like and what it is. Good, they still feel that Africa is people like monkeys swinging on trees and all these kind of
Indeed.
things. You understand what I'm saying? They still feel that the
And
cities.
even its actual size on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
because I mean it's very underrepresented in terms
Undersized.
of the size,
Yes, it is.
right? I mean
But
the
we
whole
know
of
why.
America, South America, North America, the whole of Europe, India, all of them together. I mean, could fit into Africa. Yes, and China too.
Indeed.
Don't forget.
Yes.
Yeah, all those countries
But
could
by
fit
it's-
into Africa.
it's- by notarizing that, it claims the grandness and the power of the continent. So again, we are misled just because they
And
don't want to
purposely
give.
so,
Yes,
purposely
indeed,
so.
indeed.
Because it's very important that we let people know that Africa are beautiful cities. They're not just jungles or just wastelands, savannas that you will see. I mean, they see the kind of buildings and that kind of thing.
Mr.
The-
Momo's
the
page
beauty.
has
Uh-huh.
some beautiful pictures. If you get a chance, Francis Momo on
Yes.
Facebook.
You see, yeah. Yes. It is important. You see, we should also know that colonialism just didn't happen, or politically, or even enslavement just didn't happen politically, economically, or geographically. It happened psychologically as well,
Yes.
right? It happened psychologically as well. So for me, and what we do at the One Nation Reggae Festival is defamiliarizing our people of these misconceptions, right? Um, Making people know that this information, for instance, using transatlantic slavery, which is a short part of Africa's disruption as Africans' history, is wrong. Right? Because the infrastructure was here, pre-colonial, was distorted. They took our people outside of Africa. They went to them, enslaved them. But look at what we are doing in present day. So, for instance, what the One Nation Reggae Festival is doing is trying to turn that pain into purpose,
Yes.
right? Turn that pain of the transatlantic enslavement that a lot of people talk about to psychologically drain Africans and undermine their intellectual agency or cultural agency, and bring that pain into a purposeful discussion, bring that pain into an empowered history fronting. So it's a lot that we are doing, that trying to tell people that that information is misconstrued. So they look at the natural blessings that we have. Let's say our beaches. They're unspoiled beaches, right? Um, the infrastructure that we put in up here in Sierra Leone as part of also the processes of welcoming our people, um, giving a platform for our creative people from Trinidad, from Jamaica, from North America to come in and then share that knowledge with their brothers and sisters. I will tell you that information is always going to go out as Africa being backward or undermined, but we have the destiny of Africa in our own hands to tell our stories differently.
Yes.
Indeed.
And that is why we are telling our stories via it is stuff like the One Nation Reggae Festival, bringing our people to come see that Africa is not a Tarzan jungle. Africa, from Zanzibar, from Morocco to Sierra Leone, there are upscale development happening than even some of the spaces that you hear about every now and then. So there is a lot happening that our people need to know, and the social media also is elevating that discourse. It's helping our people in the
Indeed.
Caribbean or the CARICOM to know that Africa is not the space that they've lied to us about. Africa is recalling us. Even if we can't make that journey physically, we are making that journey virtually as well. Because now people can talk about Africa without even visiting Africa, and they see the skyscrapers in Sierra Leone, they
Indeed.
see the skyscrapers
Yes.
in Freetown, they see the skyscrapers in Accra, so in Rwanda, you understand? So there
Yes.
is
Yeah.
a lot going. That machination to distort Africa's present contemporary stories, it's not going to stop because it is always going to be an advantage of the competitor, right?
Right, yes.
But let's give you an example. Take a plane from Trinidad, say you come into Africa or come into Sierra Leone. Simple practice. Count the amount of people in the plane. Who are the people in that plane? Most of the people in that plane are not brothers like you, right?
Yeah.
They're coming to enjoy.
Yes,
Right? They're
yes.
coming to enjoy what you have, right? But you've not made the journey. It's like you've not made the journey.
That's it.
A lot of people, and that happens as well in the Caribbean community. People travel from North America in the US to come to spaces like the Caribbean because of the blessing of even the tropics.
Yes, but
The
we know.
vegetation, right?
Yeah.
Some of the sun, you can't get it in other spaces around the world. So that itself is a blessing. And now you have your own family creating a process, a bridge that can lead you onto Africa, right? Via Sierra Leone through the One Nation Reggae Festival.
Yes.
To come and witness, experience what our ancestors went through and how our ancestors were resilient. For instance, you're talking about Diego Martin. There is a Sierra Leone road at Diego Martin.
It is.
Sure, yes,
that's
that's true.
right.
There's a Crutan settlement. There's a crewman settlement in St. Mary's Oropuchi, right?
Yes.
So there is Freeman's Bay in Trinidad and Tobago today. Freeman Bay is one of the spaces that our ancestors, the crew people from Sierra Leone, landed when they went to Trinidad and
Okay,
Tobago.
yes, I.
So there is a lot of shared history that this process of the One Nation Reggae Festival is not bringing just the music. We had Danny Bless from here last
From
year
Trinidad, we had
for
an
the One
artist.
Nation Reggae Festival
Yes.
from Trinidad and Tobago,
He
right?
performed last day.
So having more people, more brothers and sisters in the Caribbean community,
Yes.
in the North American community, as far as also Brazil. So know that there is a signature bridge in Africa, in Sierra Leone, that is called the One Nation Reggae Festival, that is recalling the entire global African community to come into Sierra Leone and witness what they are doing.
Yes.
How Sierra Leone, the first place that Africans after enslavement settled as early as 1787. This has been the first settlement that freed men after
Free
slavery
men,
came
indeed.
back to re-engage with their life on the continent. So there are success stories of those brothers and sisters that came here and with their indigenous brothers and sisters. Because let us know this again. The people that left, that came back, that you call African diaspora or you call resettled people, are still Africans originally.
Yes.
They are Mendes, they are Timnis, they are Locos, they are Fon, they are Yoruba, but they left. And they came back. So they're coming back not to meet foreign people. They're coming back to meet their families,
families.
from which they were disconnected from via the transatlantic
Yes.
enslavement.
Indeed.
Yeah, but sir, I already said that somebody else came. I mean, I would like to suggest, because we have a lot of talent here, you know. I mean, Carla has somebody, you have a guy right here by the name of RKG.
Yes.
If you were to hear him, trust me, you'll want him to come to the festival. Probably not this year, probably might be able to think, but hopefully this year. He's very, very good.
He is.
Probably I may
indeed.
ask Carla
He
to
is.
send you
I have some.
probably 2 songs or 3 songs of his. If you hear the voice, he reminds you of like Busy Signal or one of these big time reggae
Busy
artists.
Signal is actually the headliner. Well, one of the
Oh, you
acts
see what I
for
mean?
this year.
You
And,
see what I mean?
And Keely Doobie, which is Lucky Doobie, the infamous South African
Yeah.
reggae artist.
And Carla could tell you he's very good. You hear him, he's very, very good. You
He
know, so
is.
hopefully, as I said, I will ask Carla to send a little 2-3 tunes and you'll hear it. Probably you'll want him. You know, yeah.
Love.
We
Will
are
do.
very talented here. We are very, very talented. Right in the building here. But apart from that, sir, let me talk about you mentioned programs and workshops and that kind of thing. You want to expound on that
Yes.
a little bit more? What kind of programs? What can people
Yes,
expect
yes,
in terms of the workshops and all these kind of things? Probably the cuisines and these kind of things that are on
yes.
offer. All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, it is good that you asked this question. It's important. So, for instance, the calendar that we have for this 2026, we are planning to have an intergenerational dialogue with young people on tourism resilience in Sierra Leone. And that is a collaboration between the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs in Sierra Leone and the Jamaican Ministry of Tourism.
Yeah.
So that is gonna like start some of the activities, and then we have different stuff that we did last year for One Nation. For instance, we had a creative clinic where artists that are coming and local artists here and practitioners, whether studio engineers, sound engineers, or videographers, or storytellers, they all sit in the room and shape a dialogue on how they want to see Africa's creative economy upscale, right?
Yes, yes,
And that produced a lot of energies in
indeed.
that room, right? So we have a creative clinic report that we launched early again this year. Um, we are able to do a signature sound as well from that creative clinic that we call the troop beat using Sierra Leone ethnographic instruments. So in every of these workshops also we showcase the Sierra Leonean cuisine, African food, local cuisine to show people that we are also promoting gastronomy, which is part of the tourism. And also Sierra Leone is hosting a gastronomy conference about African Sierra Leonean food for Africa. So they're having a regional conference in Sierra Leone, December 2nd and December 4th. So all of that is layered, and then we have the freedom tours. We had the freedom tour, working with our family members, brothers and sisters that came for the journey to go to different landmarks. So, for instance, the Maroon St. John Maroon's Church. It will amaze you to know that Sierra Leone and Freetown is the only city on the continent of Africa that has a Maroon town.
Right.
All
And
right.
Jamaica has one,
Yes, so
and
yes,
now they have.
yes,
Yes,
Wow.
Jamaica
yes.
as
So the
well.
Maroons from Jamaica, when they were exiled in the Second Maroon War to Nova Scotia, they came to Sierra Leone in 1800.
Okay,
So
yes, sir.
from that time, there's been few travel back and forth to Jamaica. So they have the settlement. They have street names in Sierra Leone that still was created via the Maroon settlements.
Yes.
So we have the oldest Western style university on the continent of Africa, created in 1827. They call it the Old Frobe College, and now you have Frobe College. So next year that college is becoming 200 years.
Wow. That is
Yeah,
really, really
and
vintage.
even the foundation stone of that building was laid by Sierra Leone's first governor of African descent.
Right.
Great, great, great,
So
great.
they
Yes.
so all of these are the components of the One Nation Reggae Festival.
Rich history.
Vibration of the rhythm, vibration of the taste and the tongue, which is the food. So there is a lot food. We eat Benny here with rice. Trinidad and Tobago they eat Benny.
What, Benny?
Benny Ball,
Benny, yes.
yeah, yeah, Benny Ball, I
It's the
feel you
same
referring
thing.
to. Benny
Okay,
Ball,
with
you say
rice.
Benny.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they eat Benny, you understand? We have a lot of plantain food here, banana food, which I know our brothers and sisters are eating, breadfruit, you understand?
Yes,
All of these
yes.
are things that are intact, that did not movement and forced migration of our people. So all of that are stuff as well we're going to show to our people and have a community feast and community reasoning, storytelling to let our brothers who were disconnected when they come to understand the true story of Sierra Leone, Africa, and how they brought the cultural retentions that are there and then coming back. So Trinidad and Tobago still holds the Oshun Festival, right, in August
Yes, we
in
do.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
The Oshun Festival just finished in Nigeria in Osogbo. So these are all the heritage connection. We
Yes.
still have Yoruba traditional societies in Sierra Leone, which is no different from Ifa practice or traditional Yoruba spirituality in Trinidad and Tobago
Indeed.
today.
Yes.
So coming here is not just for the music, but you are coming here to reclaim your heritage
Indeed.
via the One Nation,
Nation
Reggae,
Reggae
Festival.
Festival,
It's
indeed.
a cultural reclamation. It's a journey of a spiritual healing.
Sorry.
And just climaxing it via the authentic rhythm of reggae. Because reggae, before even the music, there was Rastafari in Jamaica, right?
Yes.
And dispersed across.
Yes.
But if you look at Rastafari and even reggae, it go back full circle to the roots culture, which is Africa.
Of course. Yes, sir. Indeed.
Yes. So you cannot talk about reggae disconnected from Africa. You understand? You cannot talk about Rastafari disconnected from Africa.
Indeed.
You understand? So that's why today is Marcus, right? Honorable
yes.
Marcus Mosiah
Yes,
Gabe's
It's strong. Indeed.
and we are having this discussion.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes.
We are having this discussion.
What he said, Marcus
in
Garvey?
2026.
It's strong today.
Oh, all right. today.
And this
So
is the day we're
Marcus
talking
Garvey
about that.
was talking about this
Repatriation.
stuff like this as the black
Yes,
repatriation.
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It starts with a concept.
So all of this are what we are bringing to the global African community to understand that there is a rich heritage in Sierra Leone that people need to come and see and experience. Once they experience some of these authentic or sites of integrity in Sierra Leone, the landmarks, the culture, they will reframe a lot of the things or perceptions they knew about Africa before they came to Sierra Leone.
Indeed. Well said. Well said, Francis. Give thanks for this knowledge that you've been giving us. For this
Yes, well,
moment.
sir, we're just about to wrap up. Any last words you would like to leave with the listeners?
Yes, we want to share love, peace, and blessing from the planning committee of the One Nation Reggae Festival and generally the people of Sierra Leone to our brothers and sisters in Trinidad and Tobago to know that we're always thinking about you guys, and the One Nation Reggae Festival is that bridge. So
Indeed.
let us network extensively, government to government, people to people, cultural institutions to cultural institutions, like what you're doing at City Talk. You are a cultural institution via this media activity, right?
Yes, sir.
So let us work closely, hand in gloves, to educate and emancipate our people and understand what we are doing at the One Nation Reggae Festival. This was created for you, family on the other side of the Atlantic. So take hold of it. Come and inspire yourself for healing and cultural reclamation in Africa via Sierra Leone's One Nation Reggae Festival. Blessings, peace, and love.
All right, thank you very much,
Yes,
Mr.
aye.
Momo, for talking
Blessed
with us.
love.
Quite edifying.
Yeah, you do have a beautiful afternoon for the
I'd
rest
like
of
to
the
get a ticket to go up to the
Come on.
festival as well.
We'll get things cracking,
It sounds good.
Francis.
It
We got
sounds really
people
good.
who want to come.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Yes.
and thank you so much for
You're
coming in,
welcome.
Yasha. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play a song, but we will.
You
All
can
right?
you can
Yes.
end it with the play. Though.
Yeah, well, I can do that. Just gotta
Yeah.
go to a break here, and once everything, we'll play it.
Yes.
It will be played.
I'm not far from
All
here.
right, I
You know
know.
that. Give thanks.
Yes.
Blessing,
Of course.
So
Lord.
welcome
Yes.
and good luck.
It was
Once
beautiful.
more, and
Give
congratulations
thanks.
again
Yes.
on your journey.
Looking forward to you guys coming.
Awesome. All right, take care now, and Roland, have a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, man. Same
I'm
to
not
you,
sure if
man.
it's still raining out there, but we continue. Rain or shine, we gotta do our thing.
I tell you.
All right, so here we go.
The plays that shake the arenas. The stories that move a nation.
Are we in for a super over? I've got to go quick. I've got to go quick.
From football to cricket, track to tennis, every win, every rivalry, every headline. This is where Trinidad and Tobago come for sports.
TTT Sports with Nasira Mohammed, daily at 7 p.m. This back-to-school season, let's make sure no child gets left behind. TTT Limited is hosting its annual back-to-school drive for the less fortunate, and we need your help. Drop off the following stationery at TTT Limited, 11A Marval Road, from Monday 13th July to Tuesday 1st September. We're collecting book bags, lunch bags, notebooks, copybooks, pencil cases, pens, pencils, water bottles, and sanitary items. Every item you donate puts a smile on a child's face and a pencil in their hand. TTT Back to School Drive, 11A Marval Road. Drop off today because every child deserves a fresh start. TTT, we're here for you.
Ready to unlock your next getaway? Switch to Be Mobile, the fastest mobile network, and you could win
a 4-night Tobago staycation for you and 4 persons. Airfare, accommodation, and the spending money included.
Visit your nearest Be Mobile store and switch today.
Be Mobile. Life is on.
Think you know Trinidad and Tobago? Well, think again. Did you know that some of the most fascinating stories about our twin island nation are hiding in plain sight? From historic landmarks to national symbols, from famous Trinidadians and Tobagonians to incredible sporting achievements, and the facts about our parliament, our people, and our past that you may never have heard before. Did you know? Discover something new every day with Did You Know? A brand new 1-minute feature uncovering fascinating facts about Trinidad and Tobago. Did you know? Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. The talk of Trinidad and Tobago.
And if you're tired of battling the same health challenges day after day, at the healthiest corner on earth, they provide natural wellness consultations for people living with type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, prostate concerns, fibroids, PCOS, impotence, cancer, and other chronic conditions. Their focus is on supporting your body's natural balance through nutrition, herbs, and lifestyle choices tailored to you. Come discover a natural approach to better health. The healthiest corner on earth, 82 East Drive, Charlevoix. Consultation is free. Call them 736-3962 or WhatsApp 709-8450.
Hey Michael, how you going? I ain't seen you these days.
I know, things get a little bit busy these days. Ever since I signed up for the small business package from TTT Radio Network, business really picking up.
Small business package? What's that?
It's an advertising package designed especially for small businesses. They work with your budget now, and help you reach more customers. I made one phone call and they handle everything. It's one of the best decisions I ever made.
Maybe I should sign up for the small business package.
But you ain't no business.
Who say? I in the business